Daily Devotion number 2, Luke 6. And it came to pass on the second Sabbath after the first, that he went through the cornfields, and his disciples plucked the ears of corns, and did not, rubbing them in their hands. And certain of the Pharisees said unto them, Why do ye which is not lawful to do on the Sabbath days? And Jesus answering them said, Have ye not read so much as this, what David did when himself was an hungered, and they which were with him? How went into the house of God, and did take and eat the showbread, and gave also to them that were with him, which is it not lawful to eat but for the priests alone? And he said unto them, that the Son of Man is the Lord also of the Sabbath. And it came to pass that on another Sabbath, that he entered into the synagogue, and taught. And there was a man whose right hand was withered. And the scribes and Pharisees watched him, whether he would heal on the Sabbath day, that they might find an accusation against him. But he knew their thoughts, and said to the man which had the withered hand, Rise up and stand forth in the midst. And he arose and stood forth. Then Jesus said unto them, I will ask you one thing. Is it lawful on the Sabbath days to do good or to do evil, to save life or to destroy it? And looking round about them, he said unto the man, Stretch forth thy hand. And so he did. His hand was restored whole as the other. And they were filled with madness, and communed one to another what they might do to Jesus. And it came to pass in those days, and he went out into a mountain to pray, and continued all night in prayer to God. And when it was day, he called unto him his disciples, and them of him he chose 12, whom he had also named apostles: Simon, whom he had also named Peter, and Andrew his brother, James and John, Philip and Bartholomew, Matthew and Thomas, James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon called Zelotes, and Judas the brother of James, and Judas Iscariot, which is also the traitor. And he came down with them, and stood in the plain in the company of his disciples, and a great multitude of people out of Judea and Jerusalem, and from the sea coast of Tyre and Sidon, which came to hear him, and to be healed of their diseases. And they that were vexed with unclean spirits, and they were healed. And the whole multitude sought to teach him. And there were virtue out of him, and healed them all. And he lifted up on his eyes, and his disciples said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye which men hate, and they shall separate from you their company. They shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil, for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner that their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that you are rich, for ye have conceived your consultation. Woe unto you that you are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that you shall laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when men shall speak well of you, for so their fathers are the false prophets. But I say unto you, which you hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you. Bless them that curse you, pray for them that despitefully use you. And unto him that smiteth thee on the one cheek, offer also the other. And him that taketh away the choke, forbid not take thy coat also. Give to every man that asketh of thee, and him that taketh away goods, thy ask them not again. And as ye that would men should do you, and ye also have them likewise. For if ye love them which love you, what thank have ye? For sinners also love those that love them. And if ye do good to them which do good to you, what thank have ye? For sinners also do even the same. And if ye lend to them whom ye hope and receive, what thank have ye? For sinners also lend to sinners, to receive as much again. But love ye your enemies, and do good, and lend, hoping for nothing again. And your reward shall be great, and ye shall be the children of the highest. He is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil. Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father is also merciful. Judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and ye shall be forgiven. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and running over, shall men go into your bosom. For with this same measure that ye met withal, it shall be measured again for you. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? Shall they both not fall into the ditch? The disciple is not above his masters, but every one that is perfect shall be as his master. And why beholdest thou the mote more than is thy brother's eye, but perceivest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Either how canst thou say to thy brother, Brother, let me pull out the mote that is in thine eye, when thine own self beholdest not the beam that is in thine eye? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam of thy own eye, and then shalt thou clearly see to pull out more the mote that is in your brother's eye. For a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit, neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. For every tree is known by his own fruit. For every thorn men do not gather figs, nor bramble bush gather they grapes. As a good man out of the good treasure of his good heart bring forth which is good, as an evil man bring the evil treasure out of his heart bring forth which is evil. And speaking abundance of heart his mouth speaketh. And why ye call me Lord, Lord, and say, Do not the things which I say? Whosoever come to me and heareth me saying, and doth them, I will show you whom he is like. He is like a man which built an house, and digged deep, and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon the house, that could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. But he that heareth and does not is like a man without a foundation built upon a house upon the earth, against which the stream beat vehemently, and immediately it fell. And the ruin of that house was great.